Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. On the hill here today, Chris Sale.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Sale ready. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. That one back. And he brings it into the warning track. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Profar makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Atlanta, and today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now here is Michael Harris II. In the air, center field. Hill settles underneath it. Squeezes it. One away. And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Jurickson Profar in the box now. Take strike one. One out, base is empty. And ball one.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Austin Riley swings through it for strike one. Profar leads off first with one away. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Runner. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Mervis. He steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Matt Olson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2. And that's fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Hill settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. One left for Atlanta. Scoreless after one. Top of the second, and now Jonah Bride.
Second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Sale back to work. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number one. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. And fouled off. No score here in the second. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He circles the bases and they take the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Pierce Johnson will come in.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Man at first with one gone. Now it's going to be Davison De Los Santos. Ripped to first, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Derek Hill at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a drive. Harris going back. And it hits the fence. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with two out. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Foul ball there. First and second, two down. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And foul ball. Two on, two outs. That one ripped. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pierce Johnson out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, number 63.
Number 63. Anderson.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now here is Connor Norby. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 out, space is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and it looks like trouble.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Jesus Sanchez. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add a pair. It's 7-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 63 is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Daysbel Hernandez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, Jonah Bride. Flied to right his first time. Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Touches down, that's a hit.
Now batting.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Matt Mervis. He's already homered in this game. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Marlins 7 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the 2nd, and now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that misses. Now 3-1. There's a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now just 2 outs away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So a man at first. Sean Murphy will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Albies at first, 1 gone. That's down and in. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Jerry Kelnick. There's a strike. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. This could end it. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.